Good evening, children and those who abuse them. It's a special night here at the Maggott Show. As you may or may not know, depending on whether your IQ squares to a whole number, it's the 42nd episode tonight. 42 is a very special number, and so we...
Monkey Tom!
Shut up, Frugal.
And so tonight, we're broadcasting straight from our 42nd episode celebration. All kinds of guests are here with us tonight, including Emperor Garrett of the openly satanic consortium, the legendary Exilarax warlord Vacon Asvalius, wanted for war crimes and atrocities in nearly every system that's even remotely inhabited, and whoever that guy is. I think he's from the IRS or something. The other two aren't willing to sit next to him.
We also have about 15 kegs of Gazporkian whiskey, along with cattle prods and spiked chastity belts in case things get out of hand.
They usually do.
You hope.
Hope nothing. I'm willing to take matters into my own hands. Bend over.
We just started. It would be a shame for me to have to destroy you before we even got to the Orcish dancing girls.
I still can't believe you managed to find sexy orcs.
One of the many resources of the Argylian collective, most of which is also with us here tonight.
Are they the ones with the half-naked concubines and wearing more guns than an Apache?
I don't think you can really single them out in this crowd, but yeah.
I had a date with an Argyllian once. She was drugged, and she still put up a fight. Damned stuck-up wench.
Shut up already. As with most celebratory shows, the first part of our episode tonight is going to consist of random celebrities splurging forth gratuitous praise upon me. Starting with you.
Me?
Yes, you. Get up here.
Alright, I haven't really listened to the Maggot Show, but, these guys said they'd kill my wife if I didn't come, so...
That wasn't very satisfying. Next up is Zichor Kradicionum, star of the popular daytime television show Sex and Nothing Else. Zichor?
Thank you, Maggot. I remember the first time I ever heard the Maggot Show. I was 5 years old, and I'd never heard anything like it before. I was laughing so hard my mother came in to see what was going on. She heard Frugal say something about accidentally impregnating furniture, and she immediately spanked the bejesus out of me and locked me in my room without food for 2 days while she stayed outside and prayed. If it hadn't been for that one first step, she never would have spiraled down into alcoholism and met Pimp Daddy Poon Massa Dan, who gave me my first job. You changed my life, Maggot. In fact, I'd like to lay you across this podium and make sweet love to you right now.
That's enough.
No, really. I want to show you the throes of sweaty, passionate ecstasy right in front of all these people.
If you say anything else, I will kill you. I'm suddenly afraid to expose myself to any more celebrity praise, so let's move on to the party. We have a special theme tonight. Episode 42 coincides with the darkest of all Terran holidays, known as All Bowels Eve.
It's All Hallows Eve, Maggot. I looked it up.
Like you'd know better than me.
Let's just call it Halloween.
But then people will just call this a Halloween episode.
Oh my God! That is just unthinkable! Say it can't be true!
That's it. Uncle?
Don't tell me Uncle Evil came dressed up. Oh, my sweet mother of destruction!
Touch 'em, Frugal. They feel real.
My eyeballs are trying to eat their way back into my skull. You scared them.
I thought you said you were coming as a cheerleader.
This is like a cheerleader. Do you like the wig?
Let me put it this way. I'm trying to go into flashbacks of the Inquisition of Acheron so that I don't have to think about the wig anymore.
Aww. Can you guess what the stains came from?
I'm not going to talk to you.
Let's just go to the Halloween party, Maggot. After seeing that, I'm not afraid of seeing Gorgo's costume anymore.
Right. Well, everyone, it's time to file into the unholy orgy room, courtesy of the No Background Check Hotel, for the real celebration. 2.4 minutes later. Ah, Frugal. I see you got into your costume.
Can you tell what I'm supposed to be?
Let's see. Long, brown, and moist-looking, and knowing Frugal. Gee, I have no idea.
I'm a turd!
Yes, I know. Did you really have to make it so authentic?
I used only all-natural ingredients to make this costume, thank you. I knew it wouldn't fly if I didn't get the smell just right.
Get out of my sight.
Okay, fine. Let me go get my other costume on.
Is it the Pippi Longstocking costume?
It's a surprise, blockhead!
If it irrevocably destroys my will to live, I'm not going to be happy.
Don't worry. I toned down the padded bra this time.
Go away.
Fine! Butt sucker!
Hey, look, Maggot. The jack-o'-lanterns are devouring the dancing girls.
I thought I told you not to install digestive tracts into any of the decorations this time.
Oops.
Now they're going after the kids. Are they part of a die at the hands of Uncle Evil field trip or something?
Well, many children want to visit Uncle Evil's corruption corner. We do our best to cut down on the waiting list. And as I've always told them, breakfast is the most important meal of the day, especially for a bioengineered monstrosity, since they usually get gunned down before they get to eat again.
Yeah, it looks like they're headed towards the advertising directors now. That won't last long. I guess you're going to file this under teaching children about nutrition.
I'm back!
Frugal, you're still dressed as a turd.
But this is a different turd!
Try again.
Okay.
I wonder about that boy sometimes.
I'm half surprised he didn't just come out as a turd with a bra on.
I'm sure if he had thought of it, he would have.
Speaking of which, do you have the other half of that costume?
Aw, you can never show too much skin.
Yes, you can.
But if I put on the skirt, no one will see how smooth and silky my legs are.
You're starting to sound like Frugal. Besides, your legs are the only part of your body you shaved.
Horrible, isn't it?
Yes.
Okay. Is this alright with you, Maggot?
You're Pippi Longstocking with enormous pointed breasts.
It was either this or the giant terry cloth vagina, so just shut up.
Okay.
What's in this punch?
Let's go trick-or-treating.
From the look of it, I'd guess either goat's blood or tomato juice.
Nah, I'd know if it were goat's blood.
Let's go trick-or-treating!
Fine! Though I somewhat doubt it's safe in this neighborhood.
That's what makes it fun!
5.7 minutes later.
That house looks promising.
I think electric barbed wire is a subtle way of saying no candy.
That's fine, I just want his money.
No, I need candy to pay off the Slayers. Their addiction to sugary goodness is the only thing that's going to keep my kidneys steak-free.
I can't believe you're buying them off.
They've got that whole wrath of the righteous thing. That's a pain in the ass.
Quivering yellow bitch meat.
There's no need to use that kind of language.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'll try to keep from offending you. Clusterfuck! Oh, sorry, that just slipped out. Moose buggery!
We get the point, Frugal.
That house just gave some candy to a bunch of sappy kids. That means they can't deny they have any.
Sodomy! Erectile dysfunction! Elephant fellatio!
We get the point, Frugal.
Good. Now let's do this.
Treat or
pain!
Oh.
We're precocious little kids, you old fart. Give us candy before we rob your house. What an asshole.
We might be a little more successful if you just shut the hell up, Frugal.
And what the hell do you know about tactics? Hey, wait a sec. Hey, little girl! That's an awfully big bag of candy you've got there. Ah, shit! Since when do trick-or-treaters come packing? I mean, besides us.
I guess these kids know what kind of neighborhood they're in.
Freaking little brat!
Now you've got the Pippi Longstocking soaked in blood look. It actually seems appropriate.
Look, when you're bleeding from your lower intestine, then you can make fashion judgments for me, alright?
You're always cranky when you get shot.
It's because I associate getting shot with having to talk to
47 minutes later. Pretty light haul tonight.
I think our collective appearance prompted the majority of the citizens to pretend they weren't home.
Yeah. Let's see, I got a threat letter, a subpoena, a shotgun shell, a battery-powered dildo, another battery-powered dildo, several dirt clods, and a severed head. You have weird neighbors, Maggot.
I got a Snickers bar. Kinda moist, though.
The only good things I got were a pack of rock-hard Twizzlers and $47,000 worth of extortion money.
Yeah, why did they only pay you to go away?
Because you didn't shake your funky groove thing.
I want more punch.
Me too. Dodging all those rocks made me thirsty.
Well, it seems there's still plenty of people here.
Yeah. And look, Maggot, a bunch of other people came dressed as turds too.
That's what's left of the children, Frugal. And the advertising directors.
I guess they weren't protected by Satan as I had assumed.
You know what they say about assuming. It gives Uncle Evil the right to have his way with you.
Remember, Uncle, I shoot first.
I was joking. I'm not in the least bit attracted to you.
Must be because I'm not vulnerable looking.
Unlike Frugal.
Hey, I'm not vulnerable. Stop looking at my ass.
Ooh, pretty sound.
Looks like the Galactic Senate found out where we're having this party.
Wow, they've deployed a substantial joint strike force. I didn't think they had that much pull.
Well, when you've got 90% of the galaxy's villains in one hotel, it's generally not that hard to convince the good guys to mobilize.
Well, that looks like it's probably a good 60% of the galaxy's good guys. Much as I'd like to stick around and watch the fight, I've been incarcerated in the upper planes one too many times already. What say we take off and watch this on the news later?
I'm all for it. Coming, Uncle?
How did you know?
I meant, are you coming with us?
Yeah, sure.
Well, folks, until next time, this is Maggott saying something